Steel Town as being a rough, rotten, no-good Nick town. And yet the Steel Town, as Youngstown was a good community. But nobody ever sang the glories and the virtues of Youngstown. There was always singing the bad things that took place in Youngstown. And there were bad things, don't get me wrong. But they weren't on the scale that they were painted to be. And as a result, why, we did get a bad image around the country.
Today, when the national image of Youngstown is not unlike a ghost town, the previous tag Murder Town provoked similar reactions from public officials. The messenger is to blame. The national notoriety resulted from the mob leadership vacuum created by Smash Racket's rule. In 1954, Municipal Judge Frank Kreisen took over the mayor's chair, and the Democrats returned to power.
I don't think you could honestly say that corruption reached public officials. No, I don't think so, and that's the unfortunate part of it, that in the process, public officials got labeled as being thieves and crooks and all sorts of other things, and that wasn't the case.
Well, after you became mayor, wasn't there a series of bombings? Didn't they start
There
to
were
fight?
There were bombings. I don't know what you mean by they, if you're implying that there was a battle on to get control of rackets or something in the community. If it was so, why, as long as they were eliminating each other, that was great.
But in 1962, the community was outraged as underworld violence claimed its first innocent victim, Tommy Cavallaro. Attorney General Robert Kennedy promised a special federal probe. Republican Clyde Osborne was appointed prosecutor, and for the first and only time, a Mahoning County grand jury investigated organized crime.
The purpose of the thing, of course, was to, if we could, ferret out the people responsible for the killings in the area, and of course we were totally unsuccessful in that respect. We found, as I think today you would still find, that the people who supposedly knew why A was killed or B was killed, or who would have some reason to kill A or B, would not testify. They took the Fifth Amendment.
Even so, after some gambling indictments, the gangland killings stopped. But at the same time, illegal drugs surged to the forefront. In the late 50s, the mafia argued about the wisdom of marketing drugs. But by the 70s, drugs had become an easy, big-profit item. Fueled by the underworld, the drug underground spun off, indirectly producing another more senseless hit list, including missing YPD narcotics agent John Robeck and Joanne Coughlin. There were other killings, more gangland in nature, but the counting didn't resume until 2 years ago, when the high-level mob power struggle erupted. After Joseph DeRose Sr. became the current round's innocent victim, Boardman Police Chief James McBride organized a meeting of the minds. For the first time, local authorities compared notes.
I wouldn't say it died, but it may very well die.
Why?
I can't answer that. I really don't know. I haven't heard from it, from any of the other officers that were there yet. There's no reason why it should die. No reason at all why it should die.
But there's always been a problem of coordination.
Yes, it is. You have to understand, you know, we live in a metropolitan area, but you have all different police departments, different jurisdictions. Most police departments, again, we're going back to the old story of being understaffed, undermanned, and swamped with work.
The smallest police department investigating the recent mob killings also has the most physical evidence. The shotgun, shells, even a blood match with the suspect, Joe DeRose. Poland Township Police Chief Lee Gooden admits prosecution for Dominic Cenzarino's silencing is still a long shot.
We've got some good policemen in Mahoning County. I don't believe that. I don't believe they look the other way. I think that there's just so much that they can do. Again, it's the way they do it, the manner and the way that they hit these people. It's quick. Yeah, it's like a guerrilla warfare type thing. They move in, bang, bang, you're dead, and they throw their weapons away. They're usually turned up stolen anyhow, and they go back to wherever they're from, either Cleveland, Pittsburgh, or who knows where.
In Pennsylvania, to help local police, the State Crime Commission publishes detailed reports to monitor organized crime leaders, assistance that has never been available in Ohio. To make matters worse, Ohio is only one of 3 states that legally stops the Attorney General from taking action.
We're not handcuffed. We don't even have any hands in the area. We don't have any authority. We get 2 or 3 calls a day in my office saying, what about this, what about that? And we have to tell the people that by law the Attorney General is not permitted to investigate, is not permitted to call a grand jury, is not permitted to prosecute in the areas of organized crime and public corruption. But this takes a legislative pronouncement, and that bill has been before the legislature for now almost 8 years.
When Omerta concludes, a look at federal efforts to crack mafioso crimes here and nationwide.
Bobby, come on.